Laundryland Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. July corn futures briefly touched $8 in the morning until the Biden administration floated the idea of curbing exports for U.S. oil and gas. That immediately sent crude oil futures sharply lower, as trading much as $10 a barrel off their early highs, currently trading down $7.50 by the barrel, lower for the day at $1.10 by the barrel. Such a move runs counter to current efforts to support European countries wean themselves from Russian oil and gas. Thus far, the only thing the Biden administration is doing to reduce domestic energy prices is continue to release oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, controversial and very ineffective, and expending higher ethanol gasoline blends. After being up 10 to 11 cents early, corn futures ended the day down 4, ahead of the 3-day holiday weekend. Hot weather continues to otherwise dominate the corn market, as the forecasts are mostly in agreement that the Corn Belt is going to be hot and dry at least for the first week of July. Most of the markets and banks are closed today for the newly minted Juneteenth national holiday. For more information on how to market your grain, 800-2-TUGGLE, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. The national pork carcass cutout value, $325 stronger in the afternoon at $114.61. Federally inspected hog slaughter estimated to 2.372 million head for the week through Saturday. As we look toward June 22, lean hogs, 111 even money, up 142. Wholesale box beef prices in the afternoon report were $266.26 in choice, $243.53 in the select. That was about a 90-cent drop and a $1.15 increase for Thursday, respectively. USDA's weekly slaughter through Saturday, 667,000 head. As we look toward limited pickup trade reported mainly in the South for Friday, deals 140 to 145 nationally. The week's bulk price was mainly 145 in the North, 140 in the South. June 2022 live cattle 138.02, up 27.50. August feeders 172.95, up $1.65. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Friday. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Sean Gillespie, Gillespie Livestock. They'll sell sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean, have folks responded with potential consignments to you this weekend?
Sure have. We've had a few phone calls this weekend, so looking to shape up for a pretty good sale on Tuesday, and I think we'll follow up with a good sale on Wednesday. Kind of anticipating something like we had last week on the cattle end, and on the sheep and goat end, we might catch a few more. Could sure get north of that 4,000 is what I'm expecting. We only have 2 sales left this week and next week before the 4th. We will be closed the 5th and 6th. So if anybody's got anything, sure need to get it in there if you want to sell it before the 4th of July. So,
okay. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
All right. We'll talk to you at least twice before the sale. Thank you.
Thank you.
Farmers and homeowners, are you struggling with rodents such as pocket gophers and voles? Kaput Products is the solution. Kaput rodent baits are manufactured in America by Symmetrics Limited Corp., a family-owned company. Kaput offers a range of rodent control products to rid your farm and home of rats, mice, voles, gophers, moles, and more. Kaput combo baits are the only products of their kind in the U.S. that eliminate not only the rodent but also its fleas that potentially carry disease. Kaput's latest EPA-approved bait, called Kaput Rodent and Tick Bait, kills the rodents and their black-legged ticks that may transmit Lyme disease. According to the CDC, Lyme disease infects approximately 600,000 Americans each year. Whatever your rodent problems, check out www.kaputproducts.com for more details or call 866-442-3467 and make your rodents and their fleas and ticks go kaput. K-A-P-U-T, kaput. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Going to have a sale in Mason Monday. What's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We got right at 1,200 head on the yards already. We're going to expect probably around that 1,400 to 1,500. Got about 125 cows. Rest of them all good calves and yearlings. We got a really, really choice set of Red Angus cattle. There's 301 head. About half are heifers, half are steers. Outstanding set. Kind of weighing that 600 to 700 pounds. There tomorrow we'll ship up in several deals, and a lot of other good calves and yearlings are available too, Larry.
Good deal. Now, we're going into a Thursday sale in San Saba?
You bet we are, and we're going to start 10 o'clock on that. We got several females that are coming out of several different ranches. Probably got around 500 or 600 head of females, really good cattle. Several will be really young, kind of below 5 years old. Some will be on up to solid mouth. We'll group them up, start them up, and palpate them. One ranch is sending over 300 something cows, about 150 calves on them. They got several other ranches that are sending 90 cows, about 45 calves. Another ranch 40 pair, another ranch 30 pair. Several different groups. I've got those lists already up on our website at jordancattle.com. We're going to start 1 hour earlier. It'll be live on the internet with all those better females that can go back to the country, everything. We'll start that at 10 o'clock, Larry, on Thursday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry, code 325-372-5159. And our website to go up to is jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the Rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite, what happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application, and now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Enter to win up to 100 acres of Invora herbicide with a free Rangeview analysis today at invora.com/trial. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora herbicide is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a registered trademark of Bayer Crop Science. Not all products are registered in all states.
We're on the line with Seth Crane from Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Going to have a sale Monday. Seth, what's it looking like Sunday evening?
It's going to be a pretty good run again. We got a little over 600 head in tonight, somewhere right at 200 cows. Hope everybody had a good Father's Day this week. Of those cows, probably have somewhere around 50 or 60 pairs. A lot of those cows will be kind of young, using type cows. Anybody has a spot for them. As far as palpate cows, they'll palpate somewhere around 80 head of those. It looks like calf and yearling run's going to, mostly like calves, kind of how it has been being. The quality of the cattle is really pretty good there this week. And anybody needing something, feel free to holler at us or come by there tomorrow. You can reach us at 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
You bet.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Now it's time to catch up with Leo Costas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, I just got back from the Texas Auctioneer Association convention yesterday. I was one of the judges for the auctioneering competition, and heck, they put me to work. I had to auctioneer some donation lots up there, but it was fun. Caught up with some older auctioneers, met a lot of new young ones. Hey, a lot of lady auctioneers, young ones and older ones. And some really good lady ringmen. I was very impressed. That's not anything that you saw back in my day when I was getting started, and that's a pretty rare occurrence in the cattle industry. But anyway, pleased to see that involvement in the industry. Let us know if you need bulls for lease or sale or replacement cattle. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. We're the bull people.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes from Live Oak Livestock. It's Sunday evening, about 15 minutes to 8. We're looking toward a Monday sale. What's it going to be like, Riley?
Probably about like last week, around 1,300 or so, Larry. Maybe not quite as many cows this week, probably 200, 250 cows. Do have a lot of palpated cows, probably, I'm going to say half of them, 80 to 100 palpated cows. Not very many pairs at all, but do have a good many palpated cows. Got some really fancy gray Bremer heifers there. There's one group of them of about 6 or 8, kind of weighing 550 to 600, and then another group weighing 700 to 800. Calves, we have some good strings of calves. Got a set of black calves there. A little over 100 of those that are sure good calves. We got a set of weaned calves, about 50 of those Charlotte crosses, weighing kind of from 5 to 750. And then several other smaller consignments of good calves. So quality looks really good tomorrow. About around 1,300 it looks like.
At Live Oak Livestock for the Monday sale. Riley, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web. And also a reminder, everybody, come out tomorrow is our annual fundraiser for Driscoll Children's Hospital as well, and we'll have that benefit sale starting around 1 o'clock. If anybody can come join us, please do so.
Good deal, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how is the sale shaping up for Monday?
Larry, we got over 1,100 in. They're still coming in. I imagine we'll wind up with 11.5, 11.75 tonight. I'm adding we'll have 1,400 tomorrow, Larry. Looks like got a good mix of calves. Got a few lighter calves, which we've been running all the time since this drought, but we got some bigger calves also this week, more so than we've been having the last couple of weeks. Got about 175 cows in, mostly packer cows. Got a few scattered, in there, a few younger cows scattered in between there, and a few pairs the same way. Pairs have been real hard to sell last couple of weeks because unless they're real young, and have a lot of quality.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Or you can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in June, 13.23. Yellow corn to Corpus in June, 8.89 and a half. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in June, $12.35, and Houston beans, $15.22.5. 519 bale of West Texas cotton moved Friday, neighbor. Average price $126.87. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for listening to us. Check us out on the web down on thefarmradio.com.